Good morning. What's up, guys? Welcome, everyone. How's everyone doing? Holding up well in the markets? I guess so, right? We'll give it some time so some more people can join, and then we'll do the usual, start off with Bitcoin, and then do some altcoins and some requests. Jack Green, what's up? Good to see you, man. Your streams always save me from this place. Glad to hear, man. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Pretty busy these days. And I'm actually going on a ski vacation next week, so you won't be hearing a lot from me next week. But I'll still try my best to update my market thoughts from now to then. So yeah. Coming to Austria. No, going to Switzerland. I've been to Austria many times though. So volumes are okay. You can all probably see the Bitcoin chart. Music not too loud. Can you hear the music? And my voice volume is okay. Doopy Cash, hello there. What's up? Also good to see you. A lot of familiar faces, which is nice. Gonna give it like 3 more minutes and then we'll get started. I'm here for that sweet alpha. Let's get it, man. I'll try my best. All right, let's get started. So you'll be able to rewatch anyways. Sorry. When the stream is over, so everything will be uploaded to YouTube afterwards. So if you want to rewatch some parts, or you have to leave early, or I don't know, you will be able to rewatch later. All right. Before we get into the charts, a quick shout out to Vela Exchange. They're currently running their Grand Prix trading competition. It's currently the last 3 days of the competition. There's a prize pool of over 300k on the line. The black markets are still a thing, and it's pretty easy to rank into the top 100 and get a nice bag, a nice part of the prize pool. Okay, you actually only have to put in a couple $100 to end up in the top 100, which will pay you out even more than you have to put in for some instances at least. Okay, so go check it out for yourself. I'm currently in the 15th place. I told you guys I would participate in this round again, which is what I'm doing. As I said, in 15th place at the moment. It's 3 more days that the competition is running, so go check it out. Use the link in the description. If you use that link, you can also get access to my Discord group, all for free. All you have to do is sign up using that link and make a trade, make a deposit. Okay. Leave a like on the stream if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you don't, feel free to not like. Subscribe, and as always, if you have any questions, simply ask in the chat and I'll hopefully read everything. Okay, for requests, please wait until I say so. Don't just randomly spam tickers, because first of all, I'm gonna just give my general thoughts. Okay, so let's get into the charts. Starting off with Bitcoin, right? So I tweeted this morning that we're trading at key resistance and that I'd be waiting for a dip. And what I mean with that is I think we're at a pretty key area where we either gonna break through resistance, right, and squeeze hard, or we're gonna get that classic chop and classic long sweep before we ultimately grind up again and then ultimately break the resistance. Okay, so what I've been saying in the past streams, as we break above all-time highs, so let's mark out former all-time high, which is right here. What you very often get is you trade above all-time highs initially here, right? But yeah, that was just a quick wick. Then here, again rejected, then here. And every time we do so, what do people expect? People expect for price to just absolutely squeeze and go to 100K in one go, right? And that's the exact recipe that the bigger players use for you to FOMO into their orders and just reverse price from there. Okay, and that's what happened here. As you can see, everyone got excited at the top. We were trading at a new all-time high. What do you get? Boom, right? Sort of the similar thing here, but just less extreme. And then we got a real break. But what you want to see there, right, after a close like this, we got some decent, even daily closes. But what you want to see then is continuation, right? Because the longer price consolidates after breaking above a key level, and the more it retests that breakout level, especially on Bitcoin, the higher chance that it will be breaking back below it and that it will be squeezing out the people that are FOMOing into that consolidation, right? Because textbook, right? Textbook, it's a bullish breakout, a bullish retest. But for price to actually be bullish, what you want to see here is price run away from that area as soon as possible. The longer it starts consolidating and sweeping some highs again, the more likely it trades back towards some lows and actually breaks back below the breakout level. Okay. What I said then is what you often get whenever you're trading around an all-time high for Bitcoin is you get those fake breakouts and then instantly reverse and then grind all the way back up towards the all-time high area, sweep the highs again, chop again, maybe squeeze lower again, right? Grind back up to the highs again, chop again, and do that over and over again in a range just as long as needed for people to get absolutely chopped into pieces and to lose the actual sight of Bitcoin and where it's trading on the higher time frames, right? And for them to be shaken out before actually making the real move and the real breakout into new all-time highs. And I do think that this could be another area where something like that might happen, okay? Just like we had here. That's the first time I think I use these circles. like we got right here. And yeah, and then those are the two biggest cases of this. But what I mean with that is I wouldn't be surprised if right now we're trading at key supply, right? Key resistance, pretty much our last resistance before new all-time highs. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another one of these, right? Where you get those long squeezes and shake everyone out that's now FOMOing in, looking for the breakout to new all-time highs, and then once again start grinding up again, making a higher low here, right? Down here, everyone will probably flip bearish again and then grind up again. Maybe one more, but on a smaller scale, right? And then ultimately accelerate into new highs. So is it smart to long here? Like, probably smarter than to short, but if I were to long here, I wouldn't feel safe with my stops anywhere as long as it's below here, right? Because that allows you for price to sweep out and to take out those late longers that are longing up here into resistance, and that allows you to stay in your position and for you to ultimately still catch the move to the upside. But as you can see, what do you need to target then for a 1.5R? I mean, if you're targeting above 80k, sure, why not? But in my opinion, it's then better to just wait, sit out, especially if you're in spot, just enjoy the show. Even if we break out from here, and if you get that retest, to look for longs there. Okay, so that's pretty much my thoughts on Bitcoin. Would I short here? Like, no, because the chances of us just breaking through resistance and breaking to new all-time highs are too damn high, especially in market conditions like this. So I wouldn't short, but I wouldn't long here either. Also, mainly because I'm in spot, so there's literally no reason to rush into anything right here, right now, okay? But as I said, this was the sideways price action where we started dumping from, and then this confirms it. As you can see, retest of that area and a sold off lower, the lower high. So this is gonna be key resistance in my opinion, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're not quite ready for a breakout to new highs yet. Okay, let's mark out our Monday range as well. That will give us a clean view as well. Monday low, Monday high, and as you can see, purely textbook, right? You've got yourself a beautiful Monday range, and this might be setting up for a really nice short position because we swept Monday high. We've got clean lows on the lower time frames resting here. Oops. Resting there. Clean liquidity there. And obviously clean liquidity below Monday low, along with, if you check on the 4 hour, as you can see, this candle is not really looking that healthy, pumped straight from the open. So I personally wouldn't be surprised if you revisit this area and sweep Monday low. And that's the area where I will be looking for longs. Lines up beautifully with this range mean level. This range is pretty much this weekly candle, and these levels have proven to be pivotal. So I'll still be using these range levels not as targets or draws on liquidity, but just as key pivots, right? Look for lower time frame sweeps of key liquidity into those key levels as pivots and take it from there, right? So purely textbook, we just swept Monday high into our last resistance before all-time highs, and we've got clean lows resting below us. So if you were to look for a short, I wouldn't keep your stop below above there, just in case we go for another sweep and then reject. So keep your stop simply above the highs, somewhere there, and target Monday low. This position is actually textbook Monday range play. I'm personally not taking it. But yeah, purely from a chart TA perspective, this is in my opinion the textbook setup. So I definitely wouldn't be looking for longs into this blue area, right? Especially because of this inefficiency down here. So what I'll be looking for rather would be maybe something like this, back into resistance and then a lower dump into Monday low. If that retest holds, look for longs there. Invalidation, probably keep it below here, and target would be new highs, okay? And then we'll have to see, because if we reject here, right, and we break below Monday low and close down here, for example, the 4 hour, then I wouldn't be surprised if we go for liquidity all the way for these lows, right? There's still clean liquidity resting here, here, and here. But yeah, as I said, bull market, not sure we're gonna get that juicy liquidity. If we do so, right, the sweep below 60K will, in my opinion, be a massive buy. So then I'd be looking for longs there and look to trade it to new highs afterwards. All right, does that make sense? Yes, no? Makes sense. All right, awesome. Actually, I might take a small short on the 10K account, because why not, you know? That one is just purely for trading anyways. So let's see. Stop loss above 73.5. $73.5. 1.8R. It's not bad. But you see, manage your risk, you know. It's also one of those cases where you short, where if you short, you know, you just know that either, yeah, this is gonna sound really dumb, like even before I'm saying it, I was going to say you just know if you're right, like obviously you make money, and if you're wrong, price is gonna trade a lot higher, you know. And it might sound like I mean, like, yeah, if it's up or down or something, but you know what I'm saying. If this gets invalidated, price will likely trade a lot higher anyways, you know. So it's a one-time shot. It's like if you want to short into the retest, right, you wouldn't have shorted from here, you know, with all of these clean highs. I was actually bullish up here. I was too early. I said I was going to look to buy a dip into range mean and target these highs, and as you can see, they now got swept. Ended up closing that long at break even anyways. But yeah, in hindsight, I wouldn't have been stopped out because my invalidation was below here. But anyways, just to give you an idea, I wouldn't have shorted here, wouldn't have shorted here, wouldn't have shorted here. But if there is going to be a place where I would short, it would be exactly here. Monday high swept into the last resistance, into supply, the sideways price action where we started dumping from, with clean lows and inefficiency below. Okay, so just shorted on the 10K account, and we'll see. I think we'll be trading at like 68 in the coming hours. Wouldn't be surprised. So close to New York Open, is it not too risky to just have a wick to stop your shorts? Well, that's why I keep my stop above here, you know, in case it does this again and then dumps. I think if it goes above here, I think it squeezes a lot higher. That's why my stop is there. All right, cool. What are we going to do next? Ethereum probably. Ethereum, to be honest, looks horrible to me, especially compared to Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin is already trading back to the levels it traded at all-time highs, while Ethereum is lagging. In my opinion, right? Bitcoin, if you compare this to Bitcoin, Ethereum would be trading around here, around 4K already, while it's still trading at 3.6. So is it lagging? Is it just weak? I don't know. I personally think it's looking really weak. So definitely I wouldn't be looking too long here. Also swept some highs with still some clean lows at least to the downside. The daily flat, that's also the case on Bitcoin, I think, actually. Yeah, see that daily? Makes me even more comfortable in my short right now, actually. Barely a wick to the upside. To the downside, sorry. Barely a wick to the downside on the daily. So that would be the first TP into former all-time high, probably. These lows here. Yeah, I think we squeeze down soon. Anyways, Ethereum. Where would I be interested in longs? Let's actually see this chart. So you remember from previous streams, right, that we said that this gray area was our de-risk area and where we sold quite a bit. Well, if you take a look at it on a chart like this, 3-day, where's supply gonna be resting now? Up here. We haven't even really tested this yet, but as you can see, the daily flat bottom, which means weakness, just took out this high, took out these highs. So as long as we're below this blue area, I could see another go at these lows, this demand, sorry, sideways price action where we went up, then these lows, and then maybe even ultimately towards those lows. Okay, something like this. What invalidates this? If we break above this blue area and show strength up here, that would invalidate that, and at that point we probably trade a lot higher. But for now, I think it ain't looking good, bruv. I'm actually getting bearish vibes on everything now. Yeah, it's over. GG. Let's see. Nuke it. Where do you get your music from? It's called Anim Lo-Fi. Some Anim Lo-Fi while Bitcoin nukes to sub 70k again. Come on. What do you think about CME gap? I personally don't use CME gaps. Think they're a meme. Just like Bitcoin dominance and charting the total market cap and shit. Expansion soon, in my opinion, to the downside. It's what I'm saying. This is the best risk reward you can get for shorts. Closest invalidation up here. So even if we get another sweep, I think it gets sold into. There she goes. Anyways, let's see. Just swept some lows, but I think we need lower. This area first. But ultimately, I think we trade towards here. So maybe something like this. Sweep the lows, right? Then trade a little higher. Everyone says we swept the lows. Pump it to new highs. And then lower towards Monday low. Anyways, let's see. Let's do some altcoins, right? And then I'll continue watching the charts on the one minute time frame. If we hold in the 70s for an hour or two, might get a squeeze. Yeah, sure. I mean, if it wants to squeeze higher, sure. But I don't know. When you have a chance, can you look at Gala 3-day and weekly? I mean, from 0.6 and yeah, let's do it. So feel free to post some requests now in the chat, and I'll do as many as I can. Starting with Gala. Only Bybit coins, by the way. Only coins that are listed on Bybit. Bybit or Binance. Gala. Let's see. That's a clean retest here on the weekly. But I like the fact that we closed the weekly above here, and this just sort of looks like a sweep of former weekly low. But this weekly pretty much pumped straight from the open. So wouldn't be surprised if this dips a little right into here and then goes for new highs. Lines up with the weekly low, lines up with demand down here. So look to buy dips on the sweep of that weekly low into blue and then to new highs. But ultimately I think this will be trading a lot higher. Look at all this inefficiency. Can easily double from here, I think, into 0.16. Right, but low time frame bearish, high time frame bullish. PSP. What's this? Nah, no real thoughts on this. Damn, dumped a lot from What's this? Yeah, I don't know, man. Purely from a TA perspective, I mean, could be an accumulation, but then I'd wait for a weekly close above here. As you can see, yeah, that one, but that's not really what you want to see. You want to see a big smash, weekly close, and then buy the retests, and then maybe target these highs or something. Venry. Yeah, looks bull flaggy, but at the same time, a sweep of these lows would be welcome in my opinion. Clean highs above, clean lows below. So ideally, one more run on these lows into this demand, and then reclaim, and then send it to new highs. So I'd wait for one more sweep. Bond. This looks pretty damn good, although, yeah, see these daily candles, I don't know, man. I don't like them. But this one does look pretty clean. On the weekly, oof, yeah. Oh, this one looks nice. I really like this one. If you get a dip in here, that's a buy, I think. Something like this, and then to new highs. I'll keep an eye on this one. Bond. Only thing I don't like is that daily flat low. So retrace into there. Then might be, yeah, see in here. Long might be a really good trade towards these highs. Woo. Oh no. Same feeling on whiff. Few pumps here and there, but eventually big correction incoming like Bonk did. I don't know about whiff because it's already almost back at new highs, as you can see. So I don't know, man. Wait. Yeah, this one. Yeah, see, it's still at resistance here. So, but I didn't expect it to trade even this high, honestly. But I just don't think that buying this at $3 is gonna make you a shitload of money anymore. Like if you bought down here, sure, but I don't know. Let's say it goes to 6, yeah, then you pretty much double your money, but I don't know. At least for spot, I'm not really keen to buy this up here. But hey, everyone his own thing, you know. Link. Ooh. Link looks okayish, but yeah, see, same thing, you know. On the weekly, on the daily, pumps into resistance. With clean lows, I don't know, man. I definitely wouldn't be buying in here, into here. I'd be buying something like this maybe, down here. But up here, I think is better for for shorts. Or if you get a real breakout and a clean break above this former resistance, then sure. Woo. Swept the lows again into demand, but once again, look at that daily. I'd want to see one more dip, and this one, clean lows here. I don't know, maybe lower into blue here. Either a quick wick and upside again like this, or a dip lower in there. Icon. Oh damn. Wait. Yeah, that's the right one. Let's see. Yeah, this could be a runner to like up here. Nah, not convinced. Like, once this breaks out, this will probably be violent and pump hard, but don't really trust this yet. Also low time frame once again. Rather look for shorts here. Bitcoin pump. Nah. It's just ranging. See, it's not really doing anything. Still think we go lower. ARB. ARB hit that key area that we talked about. So for spot, I don't think this is a bad place to buy some. Honestly, I still have some spots, so yeah, but if you don't have any, I don't think this is a bad place to buy some. Of course, could get another sweep here, could even get lower sweep into blue, but I think from this blue area below this range low in general, I don't think this is a bad buy for the long term. But yeah, low time frame, obviously you could get something like this and then maybe higher. Check Bitcoin, I think get out. Nah man, nothing has changed for me. Like if the next 4 hour closes above Monday high, then something changed. Then I'll probably close. But as long as it does this or it wicks above here, I'm gonna hold. But hey, it's risky, you know? It's shorts, as I've been saying, but it's just because I'm playing with this low, small account that I want to run up quickly. But sure, could just squeeze a lot higher from here, but TIA has been disappointing as hell. Looks a little bit similar to ARB, right? With this range, swept the lows. So technically, I think it's not... Sorry. It's not looking bad. But at the same time, you want to see good reactions from sweeps like these. And it's just been weak as hell for the entire time. Even when everything was going up massively, this was just weak as hell. So I kind of lost interest in TIA. I think there's better. There's just better choices out there. Looks yeah, you can still see my drawing. I think this looks looks really good as soon as we can reclaim this range low level. Reclaim this, and I think we can see a massive squeeze to up here. 2x at least. So I really like this. H bar. Oof. Yeah, also looking good. Remember that spot back? Damn, should have rebought it at the lows. We sold it at the highs though, so that's nice. But looks like the retest was done, and this wants to see new highs. Yeah, this looks really strong. Whew. Lol. So yeah, if you're in weekly though. But anyways, as long as we run away from the open as fast, as quickly as possible, I think it's fine. Worldcoin. Yeah, you can immediately see that this isn't the best look, you know. Highs, swept, broke below, retest. So as long, yeah, and flat, swept the highs in there and flat low. So as long as you don't break back above here, I would stay off. Yes, this could be the sweep into this demand, but then you either should have bought at the sweep and have de-risked already here and maybe held half in case we would break higher, or you wait for the break above here and then buy the retests and target new highs. But right here, you're just buying into resistance for me. AVEX. Yeah, see that daily is already in the red. Yeah, see Bitcoin turning around again. It's just chopping you up. There's no point in flip-flopping bull bear right now. Just have a clean plan with wide invalidations. Like if you're long up here, sure, as I said earlier, it would make sense if you're long from earlier and you're just holding, even if you longed up here, but then it should be a swing long in my opinion with wide stops and yeah, super high targets. And unless it's that, like, but yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. Where to DM if I use your Vela ref code? On Discord. Simply join the Discord and send me a DM. If you can't DM me, it's your settings. My settings should be fine. LRC. That sweep. Yeah, I remember from here we were targeting these highs. Ultimately didn't get in or something, but as you can see how beautiful these liquidity targets work, right? These two would have been the targets, and look at that. Took them and instantly reversed all the way back into range mean. So for this one as well, either you should have bought the retest at range mean, or you wait for a significant break back above these range highs in order to target new highs. Otherwise, yeah, you're just gambling. Like, if I had to bet on what happens next, I'd just say range around here, maybe make some highs, make some lows, sweep the lows, sweep the highs, and then break out. Woo, we already did. Dot. Dot is pretty clean, I think. Yeah, that weekly might need a little bit bigger of a wick, something like this. Yeah. Maybe just a wick back in there. See, you see I'm drawing a lot of similar patterns on a lot of coins. So would all line up with Bitcoin going for that Monday low sweep. So not sure it's going to happen, but I feel like it would only be a good thing. Just shake some people out, boom, and then grind back up again and accelerate into new highs. All right, cool. I want to watch the charts here, especially Bitcoin. If it closes the 4 hour above Monday high, I will close for sure. But if it wicks above there and rejects again, I'll hold. But for now, I still think a retest across the board, lower prices, just a flush, you know, would be a good thing. All right. So gonna hop off here. Thanks to Vela for sponsoring. Thanks to all of you for joining. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you on Thursday for the next live stream. Goodbye, take care.